champion has to make significant sacrifices. A champion has to be disciplined. A champion has to be hungry. You got to dedicate everything about you.
Train like a champion.
Champions understand that discipline is always the key.
There is no winning in excuses. There are no victories and giving up. You got to understand within you is greatness. Within you is something that is waiting. You may have to accept a few losses. You're gonna have to sometime understand that you got to lose so that you can win it all. A champion, a worker, a believer, someone that knows what it means to push, someone that understands that they got to do more than less.
Do more than less. We've got to do a lot more because Huddle Park is coming up this Sunday and we are waiting, chomping at the bit to get back on the course and get back with our friends in the Duckhook fraternity and compete. This time, it's going to be very interesting. We haven't been at Huddle Park in a while and we'll see how it goes. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a Wednesday evening. We had last week off. We're all fresh and ready to go. Well, most of us are fresh and ready to go, but we're here to keep you entertained as normal. What's coming up from the show? Well, we got lots to talk about little golf things around the world, and we'll quickly look back at Benoni, which happened, can you believe, 2 Sundays ago already, and then we're back into it. As I mentioned, I'm not alone. I've got some boys with me. I've got Donnie and Fricky, who are my esteemed panel of guests who are going to help me navigate the show. Donnie, how's it?
Good in you, Maz? All good, all good.
How? Well, come on. Give us some more.
It's been good. It's like I'm recovering a little bit. Was sick last week, and it's been busy. You know, always busy. I spent the whole day in the workshop today, so nothing new. So yeah.
We'll fight another day, and then we got Fricky. Fricky, how's it going? Are you also running around like a head without a chicken without a head?
Headless chickens. But it's a tough week. But looking forward to the end of this week, the Sunday. I think the game is starting to pick up, so I'm positive, looking forward to everything.
And he's got a nice practice day at Blair Athol on the Saturday, so enjoy your practice day at Blair Athol.
Lekker, with Jock, so it's going to be fun. Jock and Brandon.
And Blue Murder has just happened.
It's just my little man to say hello to everybody.
Hello, little man. Right, everybody. Thanks for watching. As I said, we've got Van Alabasi. Good evening, Ducks. Miss you guys. Yes, we miss you too. Your return to the golf course has been extended, so we'll see you eventually. Who else have we got? Hansi. Hello, Yankees. Hello, Hansi. We've got Jacques watching. Hello, Ducks. Hello, Jacques. We've got Ryan watching. Hello. How's it, Ian? And then we've got also Wayne, who's got his popcorn ready to enjoy another show. Well, hopefully we can keep you entertained, Wayne. What else? We got Tian. Tian is coming up and he will be joining us at Huddle Park. So it'll be nice to see him. It's all buy him a drink and get him drunk because we haven't seen him in ages. Why not? It's all happening. And then Shandon, how's it? Good evening, Ducks. Looking forward to Sunday, as many of us are. Okay. Vika says no. Bobby says hello, boys. Our current winner on the Duck series. We will dive into Benoni and take you through how that all unfolded. Peter Zach, Leon Oosthuizen, and Peter Prinsloo. Thanks for joining us. Guys, okay, let's get started. Before we get into the stuff, we were having a conversation on our WhatsApp groups today, because I had stumbled across an article on Golfer's Digest, and there were 2 rules in particular that I wanted to share with you, because I'm going to be honest, I did not know about these specific rules, but now that we know, I can imagine us calling this, for instance, this rule. You can re-tee after a stroke if your ball stays in the teeing area. You're probably too good of a golfer to apply this rule, but let's say your friend makes a stroke, nearly whiffs it, causes the ball to fall off the tee. If the ball stays in the tee area, your friend can re-tee it without penalty. The teed ball can even be moved to another spot in the teeing area, and the golfer can play his or her second shot from there. But if the ball rolls off the tee marker, play it as it lies. Now, did you know that, gentlemen? I had no idea if you top it.
Yeah.
I've seen some guys top it just in front of them. You can tee it up. Did you know that?
No. It would have been nice if I knew about it. I actually played at, I think it was Glen Vista at some stage, rainy weather. And I actually had a similar scenario where I basically just got the ball like a few centimeters in front of me over that par 3. So it would have been nice if I could just read it.
It would have been.
So yeah, by the way, I lost the ball there, blacked out, one of those things.
Donnie, you don't count because you were saying that if you knew better, you're around at Sun City, you would have re-teed it, but you've hit it onto the ladies' tee box, so that doesn't count. But still, imagine us playing now, and then you top it, and then you re-tee it, and the other guys around you don't know the rules, they're going to lose their minds. But there you go. Have you heard about that rule? Are you aware of it? Share your thoughts, boys.
Yeah, I must say, it's like I didn't know that. It's something new. It does make sense, to speed up the game and everything. If it doesn't go past the tee markers, the guys can re-hit. But like they say, it's like if it passes the tee markers, it's like normal play.
Jacques says old rule that. It might be an old rule. I'm sure it is. But for us who just like, oh, damn, we just keep going, Leon says marker or tee box. It says tee box. So it's within that vicinity.
Within the markers on the tee box, yes, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought it was the markers as well.
Yeah, they say the markers on the tee box. That's
Hold
what
on. I'm sure that's... did I read wrong? Hold on. Causing the ball to fall off the tee. If the ball stays in the teeing area, your friend can re-tee without penalty. The tee can be moved to another spot in the teeing area. It says nothing about markers, my friends.
Just read your last sentence, you'll see.
Why were they contradicted? But if the ball rolls ahead of the tee markers, play it as it lies.
So it has to be within the
last section there, but if it rolls ahead of the tee markers, play it as it lies.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Who's going to hit it backwards?
No, but that's for the guys. So let's say, for instance, you've played with me where I literally get my 2 club lengths from the markers and I tee it up. So that's if a guy does that and it literally tops it and it's in that sort of 2 by let's say 4 meters, teeing area there. So it's literally just that little square from where the tee markers are 2 meters backwards. If he tees it up there and he tops it and it doesn't go past the tee markers, he can re-tee it.
Okay, so
with a penalty shot.
Let me just get this straight. I hit it. It rolls a meter in front of me. Right? Are you saying I have to hit it there, or can I tee it up at the tee markers again?
No, if it goes past the tee markers, you have to play it as it lies.
So what's the point of this rule then?
It's what they say if you woof it. It literally just falls off your tee. That's basically what they say.
Okay. There's no complication.
So Maz, here's another thing. So let's say it's like the guy has got one of these extra long tees. Yeah. This is like, and he literally is a meter back from the tee marker and he hits the ball and the tee goes flying and the ball just literally drops down. He can literally re-tee it for 2.
Okay. And this is not the same as our friend Zach Johnson, who's looking up there, taking a practice swing and then knocks it by mistake because he wasn't in flight of hitting it. Here's another rule. This I didn't know, and this is for some of us. This could apply to me. You don't have to play from the bunker. Again, you're probably too good to need this rule. But some golfers would spend a better part of the day trying to hit from the sand. To save time and likely a stroke or 2, they can drop outside the bunker based on a reference line that extends straight back from the hole through the spot of the original ball in the sand. They can drop as far back on that line as they want, but this option comes with a 2-stroke penalty. Did you know that?
Nope.
Yes. For guys who play so much golf, there's 2 little rules that we didn't even know. So like Dorian, who likes to make plenty strokes in a bunker, he could have actually gone back and dropped it. Instead of making 13, he might have made it 10.
Correct.
Yeah, Maz, my coming from the type of golfer that I am and everything, I'll be honest, I don't like that rule. I know it saves time and stuff, but it's like a bunker's a hazard. It's like you can't get everything all fair and done. It's like if a ball's plugged in a bunker, it's a challenge to get it out and to get it out like as close to the hole as possible. So yes, I know there's some guys that the technique and everything is not great, but it's like still, it's a challenge that I want to get on the golf course. So I would play it.
I think the article's name was Rules You Didn't Know That Can Benefit You. So that's probably why. Right, then scouring the social media during the week, I found this. Guys, have a look at this. Okay, I'm not even going to say anything, but this is 1 4-ball, 3 shots. Here we go.
Oh.
Hang on.
Stay right there, stay right there.
That's staying. That's perfect. My. Dude.
Hold on.
Bro.
Okay. Oh my goodness, this could be better than mine.
Bro.
Oh my God!
Hey, if we make a hole-in-one, I just have a weird feeling, boys. Dude, what? I quit life. This is look at this. Look at this.
Come on, baby.
Bro. Dude.
Bro, I love my group. That is the greatest three.
No!
Here it goes.
Can you believe that? That is ridiculous. 3 shots, and then it's all come. One hits the pin, and one gets a hole in one. That's crazy. Well done to them.
Yes, excellent.
Right, here we go. Let's move on. I've got an update of Race to Old School. Here we go, boys. After 7 months of golf, 0 to 9 handicaps. Currently, the best net average goes to Andre Kotzer. He's played 7 events and averaging 73.29. Now, we've got to remember, you've got to at least play half of these events. So if there's 32 series games this season, you need to play half of that. What's half of 32? 16. So keep that in mind. There are a few guys there. Donnie's there on 20. He's played 20. Jan Venters played 18. Can you believe it? Let's go to the 10 to 19 handicap. Jaco van Staden's now leading that after 6 events. But yeah, these guys on 6 events, they might not get to the 16 by the end of the requirement. Kobus Skuman is leading 20 to 30 handicap. If you're asking why, what handicaps are we using? This is where the handicaps you started the season with. So he's played 10 and he's got 76.40. But it is very close, as you can see, from the 20 to 30, from 4 to 9. It's all 77 point something. Same with the 10 to 19, a lot of 76 point something. So lots to play for still in the Race to Old School best net averages. Okay. Flick, you climbing the leaderboard. Donnie, it's hard for you because you've got your very, very low handicap. Correct.
So true.
Well, the golf. Let's talk about the Live. Did you watch that tournament that happened this past weekend where Hendrick Stenson, what a good move he made. Good move to go and win $4 million for himself.
It's ridiculous money, man. Yes, like glad for him though. Unfortunate about the Ryder Cup. But look, I think money talks in the end. The guys might deny it, but for him it works.
Right. Did you know, what does Live Golf mean? Does anybody know what Live Golf mean? Put your answers down on the chat line, and I will keep you at the end of the Live conversation, which won't be very long. I will keep you. I must just these guys. You can't keep everybody happy. Grant Nell, that's an old video. Hello, not keeping up, Maz. Would you like me to find a live video so that it's not old?
Find him a live video, man.
Honestly, it's not all about you, Grant. Here we go. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So this is what I wanted to show you. How is this for Rana Golf? Minus 11, 64, 69, 69. Hendrick Stenson, well done. He shoots 11 under, making that $4 million. Dustin Johnson had a great opportunity, missed a couple of putts coming down the end. Even Patrick Reed, who seems to be a bit more popular on this tour, had a better day of it. Sergio Garcia, for being average, made a lot of money. Lee Westwood. Let's go to page 2 because there is some South Africans there, and that would be Brandon Grace, another, I would say, off a bit of a disappointment after his first 2 events, and then Sean Swartzwell would probably be in the same category. But what is the interesting part is how much money these people made. Look at Hendrick Stenson, $4 million. Matthew Wolf, for coming second. 1.8 million, Dustin Johnson, 1.8 million, because he made a clutch birdie putt on the last hole, which put him in a tie for second. And I think it was like 500,000 Rand extra because of that putt. Can you believe it? Have you ever had a putt for 500,000 Rand and you don't win? Crazy money, boys. There were stories about Tiger Woods being approached by Greg Norman for 800 million. I said, don't need that money. I'm already a billionaire. Why do I need 800 million for?
I don't think it's about the money there. It's like, I think, Tiger, with all his comments, he's been sort of very pro PGA Tour, so I think it's more that he's faithful to the tour, instead of taking the money option. But the other thing also that I wanted to earlier touch about, obviously, I must say I really loved Hendrick Stenson's comments when they interviewed him afterwards, where he said it's like he played like a captain, just having a little bit of a dig against the European Tour and the Ryder Cup organizers. So yeah.
There you go.
So if I can just quickly comment on this one, I don't mind the guys going over to Live Golf. Tiger needs all the help for him to get to all his majors, to beat all toppy there. So, the more players that goes over to Live Golf, the better chances for Tiger to win his next major.
Okay, that's one way of putting it. He's probably going to need a lot more to go over to Live Golf in order for that to happen. Well,
sorry, Maz. I just think, last thing from my side is I just think, I think the Live Golf is a good thing. It's like I do feel the PGA had or have had the monopoly for so long. And if I was a player currently on the PGA Tour, and now that they've got the new schedule coming out and there's new extra tournaments and the prize fund is going up, my first question would be okay, hang on. Now that Live Golf is there and they're competing against the tour, now all of a sudden you can get this extra cash to throw at events. Why not before? And that would be my thing if I was a player on the tour, because why didn't they do it earlier?
100%.
Why now that there's actually competition?
I suppose it's also easier to beat the field of, how many are playing now? 48 or so?
48.
Compared to 120 odd that tee up. So, easy money, I guess. But not for Tony Finau. Did you see him? He's gone back-to-back. 3M winner, Rocket Mortgage winner. So I think his total purse payday out of these two is probably the same as what Matthew Wolff and Justin Johnson made for coming second in one tournament. But yes, man on form.
But also, man, the other thing now is you have to take it. What other big names were in the field? There was not like your top boys like a Rory, a Justin Thomas, or those guys. It's like there wasn't a lot of big names there. So.
But he is the big names. He's man. He won the cons.
He's claimed to fame is because of his ankle. That's it.
Yes. Some things to do. Let me give you the answer. Many of you have got it, so well done for being clued up. In Roman numerals, Live means 54. Each of Live events are 54 holes. Also, if a golfer birdies every hole on a par 72 course, the score is 54. There's a whole bunch of guys who got that correct. Matthew Page, 54 holes. Well done, Matthew. We've got Jacques. Live equals 54. That is correct. Paul, Roman numerals. Yes. And Wayne says the same. Andy says the 18 under par. Yo, your Google is strong with you today. And then, hello chaps. Right, let's move on to actual Duckhook stuff. And we're going to move on to Benoni. Well, if you didn't play, or if you've forgotten, this is what happened at Benoni. Bobby van der Spey took a victory. This is not his first victory on the Duckhook Tour. I think this might be his third. 440 points, 40 points, 550 ranking points goes his way. Very close for a three-way tie on -2, including our guests, Frikkie Barnard, and my playing partner, Gerard Snyman. Eddie Ivans, doing well again. Ian Holzhausen, his form continues from Killarney. Jan Venter always there about. Rakesh, nice to see him in the top 10. Leon Oosthuizen as well, and myself in the top 10. So congratulations to everybody who took on the Benoni course. Let's quickly get a comment, boys. What did you think of the track?
Nice. I enjoyed it. Obviously, I think I played well there. We had a practice session in Gerard the week before. Didn't play so well, found it. The greens was lekker. I mean, the guys said that the greens were very fast. Maybe because of the practice session, I found it quite lackluster. So, but yeah, enjoy the course. It's always a lovely place to be, especially in summertime though. But yeah, enjoy it.
Donnie?
Yeah, like I haven't played the course in 2 years, so I was looking really forward to playing it. And I can't fault the course. The middle of winter, and we had some green fairways and stuff. So yeah, no, overall I enjoyed the day. Some shots couldn't go my way, but it was luck it out.
Let's catch up with Bobby as he spoke to me after his victory. And I was lucky enough, as I was finishing, he was finishing, so I could catch the excitement.
Yeah. Well done. Great putt.
Bobby, you made a clinch putt. How's that feel?
No, it feels ridiculous, man. Obviously.
Winners, you're the winner. Another trophy in hand. Congratulations.
Well, it's all scores in, then we can see. But so far, happy days.
On -4, 40 points. Booby finish. You a clubhouse leader coming into the clubhouse.
Yes,
And
Benoni.
And now you confirmed. How are you feeling?
Obviously lucky, man. I mean, it's Benoni. It's a tough course. This course normally schneis me, but today drives went well, recovery went well, chipping went awesome because I just chip on the green, thing just roll to the pin. So just lucky, I guess.
Into the Players' Championship. So the next major,
yes.
easy, and 550 ranking points and 1,000
Nice.
credits.
Yes.
Happy days.
Of course. I love it.
Well done.
Thanks, Duckhook.
Bobby, as enthusiastic as ever. Never fails. Jacques Gravenstein was his playing partner on the day. He says, Bobby played really well. Great drives and some awesome chips. Yeah, when it all comes together, gents, it all comes together. Wayne also says, God, great game, Bobby. Well done. Yes. So, well done to Bobby. Another winner for the year. Let's have a look at what the pin situation was. These were the pins. Par 3 third, Leon van Aarde took that closest to the pin. Strixon sponsored par 3 8th. That was Dana Perimal. And then the par 3 12th was Hansi Amann. And then the closest in 2 on the 14th was Cornel Erasmus. Congratulations to those guys who hit those spectacular shots to earn themselves that. Let me just take Wayne off here. Just lost where he is. Boom. There we go. Okay, and then back. Let's have a look at the groups, the virtual groups. Who wants to take us through this?
Yeah, let me do this. Group A, we got Steven Saunders, obviously second place, taking it from Cornel Erasmus, Kiro O'Connell, and Graham de Villiers. Group B on a +3, we've got Russell Tandy, Peter Zak, Dean Sherman, and Anthony Meredith. Peter obviously taking that on a +3. And then a lacquer group winning on +12. The guy that fell from first place to I think 7 or 8, Mr. Brian Owen, at least he won something there. Yep. He played against Ali Wouter, and Pranay Pandey and Clint Bruders.
Yeah, tough group. Well done on winning the group, Brian. We had the head-to-heads, and you'll be glad to know that the blue team, as we were hoping for, won it for the guys who were in the blue team. So they move up to 9. Hanu as the captain, beating Ian Holtzhausen with a team, but not in the individual match. What's
that?
Donnie, we won.
Yay.
Donnie won his game. Flicky obviously won his game, coming -2. Leon won his game. Bobby would have won his game. Rakesh won his game. So a big stand up front. And then towards the end, it didn't go quite that way. But yeah, here we sit after 7 months of series games. It's 12 to the red team and 9 to the blue team. Always interesting is the hole rankings. The par 3s featured this time around. The hardest hole was the par 3 12th, if I remember correctly, the stroke 15, which averaged 1.23 points. If you're wondering why does everything say 2 as par, because it's par is 2 points. Boys, I'm not surprised that that is the hardest hole. I think where the pin location was on the top left, it was difficult to get it there with a decent 2-putt. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely, Maz. I think what sort of caught the guys, if you look at the hole, it was a big bunker in the front. So you have to fly that, and it's like if you get it wrong and you go long, you've got like a a little bit down to the right of bunker as well. So I think the landing area was small, and also elevated green with the bunkers. So, it's definitely, as you can see, 1.23 points per hole. So it was a tough hole on the day, and especially if the wind, the wind blew a little bit as well. So that plays a factor as well.
And the easiest hole was the third, the par 3. That was 1.86, so that almost averaged 2. So easy, yeah, par 3s. I'm surprised that par 3 was so easy. Yes.
Go for it.
Come on.
Yeah, mas the par 3s for me normally is layup holes, but yeah, for some reason I did found the greens, so yeah, I don't think I played too bad on those. That 12 for me was a surprising hole, because I mean, I think it's the water on the right hand side, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, ball.
Yeah, so that one I found on the green, but I think the 12, sorry, the third hole, I don't think I recall hitting the green there, so that was probably a layup for me.
Okay.
That's the one with the water in front, isn't it?
On the right.
On the right, yeah.
Also on the right.
On the right.
Just probably blacked out on that one. That was probably the bad hole for me.
I doubt it. Okay, let's have a look at what the current standings are. You'll be surprised to see that Frikkie is now leading. So he is chasing for yet another trophy in a Duckhook season. Not just an event trophy, but the overall in Series 2. Well done, Frikkie. You are now 2 points ahead. The biggest fall was from Brian, who was leading. Is down to tied 7th now, simply because he had missed a game. So now it doesn't help him. Whereas Frikkie hasn't not missed a game yet. Ryan hasn't missed a game yet. Well done to Ryan. Now 3rd, Donnie has not missed a game, and so on. So this is going to be like a 4 or 5, maybe 4-player race. Frikkie, what's the plan here?
Yeah, look, Mas, there's some tight competitors or tough competitors that's chasing. Donnie already said that he's starting to practice, so I know that he's coming for me. Jan Ventertje, so I'm looking forward to play a few rounds with him. I think probably within the next 2 months we'll start scheduling some games together. The top 4, the top 8 guys. So that would be interesting to try and get into the guys' minds. That's the only way I can beat them. So yeah, strategy is just keep there and talk to the guys.
There's only 4 months left, gents, and after August, then it's the top guys are playing together.
Yeah, correct.
Put the pressure on September, October, November. So it will be interesting to see, Donnie.
I've just got one request from Ryan Jensen. Ryan, you see this gent over here? Oh, sorry, that's not. Got it wrong. But that way is like Frikkie handicap needs to be snip. Come on, Ryan. You can do it.
Shame, man.
Don't worry, it will be snipped by this weekend. Don't worry.
Frikkie's got it. That was the wrong thing I moved. Frikkie, Wayne's got a question for you. Does series wins count for your bet between the two of us?
Ooh. Yeah.
Does it?
Let's see if I win one and then I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, as far as my understanding is it's not series, but you never know. Frikkie could become that guy. Potts, which is player of the season. This is how it currently stands. Cornel Erasmus. Put in how many games they've played? 14. Steve Saunders is second on 15. The gap is now, look at that, 98.91 average to Steve Saunders' 98.87. That is very, very close for Steve to catch Cornel. Grant is a few points behind, about 3 or so, but Donnie's still there. You played 22. Wayne Jens played 21. Bobby 13. Vickers is still there, played 13. Byron 14. Jaco Jacobs played 22 games. So, yes, I always say it just takes one victory of something, and this whole thing can shuffle, and you move up. So,
and also, I think for me and the other 2 boys that's on 22 points, we're getting close to where we're getting some extra points as well.
Yeah, they're already.
So,
it's 1 month. So it's 3 events. I think you guys start kicking it on 25. So it's basically 1 month, and then you'll see that 5 average points that's coming in play. So
yes,
very valuable. Ask me about it.
And to also let you know, the teams will be finished at Huddle Park, and then we do the draw, and then ranking points will start being allocated for the guys who fell out. It's the same with the singles. I'm just waiting for 1 game, and then the ranking points will be allocated to those rounds until we get to where we need to be. There are the final team games happening this weekend. Therefore, Wednesday we will do the draw to move on, as long as we get it finished. You guys don't have to worry about anything because you're
Lose a few points on that one. Sorry, Danny.
you can play with whoever you want. You're not in the teams. You're not in the singles. Sorry.
Fricky, we need to get that Monopoly money out.
Tell you, man. The live golf stuff.
Gents, Huddle Park's coming up this week. I wanted to take you back in the history of Huddle Park to a time where the man who's with us shot a 67 to beat us all on a Thursday. So have a look at this. Look how young we are.
After all these years, my golfing hero, I finally get to play with. How's it going?
Donnie, pull in here.
What's up?
The man, the scum that's never on the classics group, but it's understandable. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and I've got the new trophy here today, the upgraded trophy.
Oh, that's beautiful. Get in. Get in.
So Etienne, it's your first Duckhook event. How's it going?
Terrible.
What's
but
happening?
I'm enjoying it.
You having fun?
Well, I just broke my driver. Besides that, having a lot of fun. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. You're going to be back?
Yes, definitely.
Good.
Definitely.
Good that you're here. Glad that you could join us.
Tim, good shot this is.
Thank you.
Talk us through it. What iron did you hit?
7 iron. Just thought I'm going to land it short and it actually flew over the pin.
Good shot.
Just spun back a bit.
What a round. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Yes, yeah, happy. It's like it's been roughly 11 months since I last won an event. So back in the winner's circle, so I'm like ecstatic.
Take us through your round.
Had a birdie on 5 and 6, and then a birdie on 9 to shoot 33 the first 9, and then gave a shot away on 11, but then came back with a birdie on 17 and a par for 3 points on 18 to be the winner overall. So yeah, no, it was a good round. I missed one green in regulation the whole round, so like my golf was really great.
Up to 3rd in the player rankings now. You're steadily working your way to defend your title.
Yes, yeah, that was the big thing. You know, obviously being 8th for like the last couple of months without a win, and now going up to 3rd or 4th place. So yeah, and we've got a couple of good things happening. I won my singles match play today, so I'm going into the quarterfinals. So there's some points. Fricking myself in the doubles, and then also the tour.
Wow. Donnie, you look like you just came out of school there, and that's only like 3 years ago.
I'm telling you, it's like how things can change in 3 years.
Let's just put him there. Look at
Look at all the grey hair years like on the side.
Sure. What a round of golf, though.
Just a quick thing there. Just remember, at that point, you said we are still in the doubles.
Yeah.
It's not the same anymore. Right?
Definitely not. That video was quite nice because Flicky had his camera out that day and was playing with Donnie, so he had lots of shots to share with me. I still want more guys to share more videos. I would put them here if you had some nice stuff happening on the course. You just got to remember to take your phone out and get me some content. Grant wants to know what you were playing off then.
Yeah, Grant, I think it was like a 2 or 3. It was the days when I still had a handicap.
But now you're 0. There's not much difference.
Or a 1. I'm sure you played over 1 the other day.
Just to confirm.
Scratch.
Bonus points when you reach 25 events. There you go.
You see. Right.
Now you know.
There we go.
Okay, let's have a look at some more Huddle stuff. Scroll through everything. Before we get to Huddle, we need to know what it's the standing. Shannon Schaefer's leading Series 1 on 175 points. Jaco van Staden has made a big jump. Steady, and getting up there is 2 shots behind. Richard Stewart's also tied second, 2 shots behind. And then Bobby is number 4. Nicky's number tied 5, 167 with Stephen Saunders and Oki Brits. And Jan Venter featuring in another leaderboard with Donnie featuring, and then Edwin Scholes is up in tied 10th. So this is how it looks like. If you want to see the entire series standings, there's many places you can get it on the website or on the info group or on the WhatsApp. There's links in the description. You can just click on that link and it'll take you straight through. So Huddle Park, as you can see, we haven't played in a while. Rated in Gauteng is number 37. That doesn't say too much because that's Gauteng's rating, and I don't think there's much more courses than that. Course record is 63 by Rock van der Spey, Dani van Tonder, and Anton Haig. In the 70s, Huddle Park, there were 3 courses. Did you ever play 3 courses? Or can you remember when there was more than one course, boys?
So my first official 9 holes was at Huddle Park. I think it was the white course, which was the sort of more the municipal side course. And then obviously I played the old blue course, which is now the current Huddle Park course as well. So yeah, it's like a long time ago.
Long time ago. I saw a thing that said today, let me just get this right. In a few years, the guy's born in the 80s. It's 50 years ago, boys. And I think most of us are born in the 80s, 50 years ago.
That's not nice, Naz.
Sorry. We look good. Andre Bottas says, won't be that green this time around. Not in winter, it won't be. Oh, yeah, here we go. Jacques, well done. I've played all 3. My very first golf game was there. Sure. Played all 3. I wonder if you can even remember them. Was it, here's a random question. Did they take the 3 courses and combine the holes to make the current course, or is it just that course?
No, it's like the way I understand it, the blue course is the championship course now. I know the white course was the one that was more close to. If you go down the road there where Mozambique side is of Huddle Park, that's where the old white course was, and I can't remember the other colour or the other course, but it was more closer to Royal side.
I assume you mean the restaurant, not the country, because Huddle is miles from Mozambique.
The restaurant.
Okay, I was like, what? Is there another Huddle Park we don't know? Okay, let's have a look at the tee sheets quickly. We're starting at 10:36 now because Huddle needed the earlier tee times if we are not going to use them for their members. So we've moved back half an hour or so. As I mentioned, there's a couple of team games that are being finished off. You can see Edwin Werner playing Louis and Jaco, and Shannon Schaefer, Gerard Gerber, Jacques Gravenstein, and Steven Saunders are playing. These are very close, gents. It really comes down to who wins on the day is going to go make a problem for somebody else or go through. Very, very close. We move to the 10th. It's a 1T start, but it's the first. You know what I mean. There's some more matches. Mitchell and Carl taking on Paul and Robert. Welcome back, Robert. Nice to see you. Hanu has got a super sub, Jaco Jacobs, because Fats is not available. Trevor Miller and Ronnie Volunteer. I think that is a big game. That whole group, because Steve and Jacques and the other guys are also part of this group. So if you want to play, there is still space for us. Just remember, it's a 1T start. Let's have a look at the groups that were selected. Oh, look, some sponsors at the bottom. Who wants to take us through this?
Okay, let me do this.
Don't fight.
Okay, Group A, we've got again Grain de Villiers on Group A. Grant Nell, Glenn Williams, and Billy Hall. I think he's playing with me on Sunday. Then we've got Group B, Barry Venter, Sarlstein, Martin Tauter, Jaco Jacobs. Group C, it looks like we've got Tian Becker. I know that I'm in there and I can't see further. Hansie and Andre. Andre Guetta and Hansie Haman. Yeah, looking forward to this one. I can take Group C.
You can, okay. They're head to head. Who are the captains? Well, Bobby will be the captain of the red team, and Pranay will be the captain of the blue team. We can run down them very quickly.
Don't you take this one, eh?
Oh, okay. Well, as we can see, Mitchell versus Mitchell on the red team, Carl van der Frikkie, you there, Vickers, Leon Oosthuizen, and Adam Ford, Bobby van der Spey, Shannon Seifer, and Gerard Gerber on the red team. And then if we go to the blue team, we've got the Welsh cat, Paul Ricketts. I think that must be Robert Michelle, Richard Stewart, Robert Michael, sorry, Rich, Maz, Ian Holthausen, Leon Duplessis, Bobby, Jacques, and Steve Saunders. Makes up the blue team. So I think that blue team is a little bit stronger than The red team again, Maz?
Maz, we just need to check on Bobby because he's representing two teams. He's a captain and then not captain. He's like a Steve, sorry, a Stenson.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Bobby, you must play like a captain.
He's 3 times in here. Yes. Now that is, you see when you're multitasking the hell out of things. That will change.
He's playing 3 times.
Good luck, Bobby. You just need to win. You just need to shoot under par and you win all your games. Even, wait, is he playing against himself?
Yeah.
Ah, you see, he's even playing against himself. This guy is talented.
Hendrick Stenson, you can do it.
You are talented, Bobby. Damn. Okay, I'll change that. Don't you worry. Let's have a look at the pins to wrap things up. The par 3 third over the water.
Sorry, I need to comment quickly on this one.
The what?
It is Poppy and Booby van der Spy, hey?
All of them.
All of them is playing.
They're all bald.
All 3 of these names. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, par 3 third over the water. That will be the first par 3 you get to. I take these pictures off golf shots. I don't know if it's a senior golfer that put these distances on, because a 7-iron going 133 is rather average.
There was lots of wind.
Par 4 11th, it will be the closest in 2. Par 3 13th will be the closest to the pin. And then par 3 17th will be the final one, which will be the case of Golf Raid. Okay. Boys,
Par 3 is quite short, eh?
the what?
Par 3 is quite short.
Yeah, I suppose it depends where you tee off. You know, you try find images of Huddle Park, non-existent, right? So, well, I mean holes. So there's an app called Golf Shot, which Donnie actually showed me, which has like flyovers over things. But then they went and added these little things to be clever, but then the distance is all funny.
Okay, cool.
Ryan has something here to say to us. Okay. Guys must just be patient on the 12th. Okay. You need to come back across the bridge and the 12th fairway to get to the 13th because of the 13th tee box is being redone. 1, 2, 3. What bridge? Is there a bridge there? Did they put a bridge there? But we trust you, if that's what you're saying. So look out for that. That's the one against the new houses they built, the 13th, isn't it? Because it's a stroke 1 is the 10th. Then there's the short 11th. Then you walk right, and then you play it against. No, it's a par 4 down. Then you get that par 3. It's that par 4 that you could probably smash it very, very close to the green.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to geolocate where we had to walk.
The bridges.
Yeah. What? Maz, it's a par 5. No, man. But then the hole you got it wrong. The 12th. The 13th. No. Okay, I think we're all miscommunicating here. Yeah, Wayne, you're confusing me also. Here we go. Ryan is confused, Ryan's confused, and then I'm now confused. But it makes sense if there's a bridge at the par 5. That makes more sense at the bottom. Right, donkey. I had a good comment here that I just want to throw in. Yes, put this into perspective. Andre Boerta says, the fact of the matter is, of you take away the names PJ and Liv. If it was an employee moving to a different company for more money, working less hours. 100%. I think that's how many people will see it. And Peter Zach wants to also add to that conversation. Just to update us, apparently while it's under legal dispute, players might still be eligible for the Ryder Cup. Well, I really hope so. I hope something like this it doesn't become a bully thing where one bullies of a sport are now affecting people's careers, because what's the point of that? Whether you play in Japan or Thailand, like somebody playing in the Taiwanese tour, is he going to get banned? Is it Thailand? Not Taiwan, Thailand. Yeah.
Asian tour.
Asian tour.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for me. I don't have anything else. We've done 45 minutes, so unless you guys have something to say, or you guys on the chat line, then let me know. Donnie, anything?
No, I'm all good. It's like can't wait to see all the Ducks on Sunday. So yeah. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Hopefully it doesn't
I'm
rain.
happy as a duck can be, eh?
Happy as a duck can be. Is that it?
Yes, correct, yeah. Looking forward to the weekend.
Okay.
2 games of golf.
Bring it on. It's 4 days to go. It seems like an age until we get there. Last comment is just like a show. Thank you, Jacques, for watching. Thanks, everybody. Well, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. I'm pretty sure we'll be back next Wednesday to break things down and add a few little other things as we discuss our favorite sport, golf. Ooh, the rugby's coming up this weekend. Let us hammer the All Blacks. That's all I can say. Fight on Fluffy. Cheers, boys.
Okay,
Bye.
Cheers.